Okay. Alright, there we go. It says I'm live now. It's just acting funny. What is going on? Alright, give me a few more seconds. Okay, my app seems to be acting funny. Okay, now... Alright, now it's looking like it's doing it right. Alright. Alright, there we go. Something weird was going on with my Twitch app. Just making sure the stream's up and running for you guys if anybody ever wants to watch. That's okay, I'll have fun. And I'll share it with those of you that want to watch. Okay. So, where we left off is we just turned off the power to Edgewater or whatever. And everyone is out of work at the Saltuna Cannery. And I really pissed off Reed. In fact, all the people of Edgewater aren't very happy with me at the moment. But I'm sorry, but I made the best choice I thought I could. So now I think there is only one. I mean, there might be other side quests. Oh yeah, I gotta... We can do these, and then we can go Liftoff. This one might be easy enough, and I think it's a companion mission for... well, it doesn't say companion mission, but I think it'll make Pravati happy. So let's do that one. Hopefully it'll be quick. Where? Out this way? I thought I'd seen one prior and it just didn't pick up or something. It wouldn't let me pick it up. It just let me read it. Hammersmith invites you to come see the greatest toss ball backs of all time. Are you frickin' kidding me? Why am I near hostels?
A beep for me.
Oh. Oh, a rabid sprat, huh?
Nice one! That's the last one!
No wonder they're all getting sick if the sprats are rabid. If If I have a complaint, I love this game. I'm having a lot of fun. If I had a complaint, it is it's really hard to find the navigation symbols. And I guess part of the problem is I'm not using the compass up top very much. It's very narrow and it's hard to see. So I think that's probably part of the issue. More of those guys, huh? You know, well, let me fast travel there. Really? I gotta go back in here? Oh, those things are creepy looking. Oh, does it have like a second mouth? Like a xenomorph? It's cool artwork though. Alright, so where is this book? It's in here. Back again. So I didn't even need to do that thing with the robots apparently. Because I'd killed them all first. Excuse. Where are you? I'm just gonna keep going. It's like I thought I'd found this before. Oh, look at you. I missed you completely. What do you have to say?
What's eating you?
Not you. Wrong way. And up the stairs. And away we go. Nope, not in here. And now we gotta go find the next spot. See, this one's kind of not too bad. so now, where's this last one? It's actually in Edgewater? How did I miss that? Very cool. That moth thing is creepy looking too. Mantis swarm. Oh, it's tiny. Oh, it was in the cannery.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Oh no. How do I do this now? There's got to be a way, otherwise it would say the mission's botched. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. They left this one open. Okay. We've already read that.
Easy.
Armor perks. That's okay. I don't need to buy it. I just wanted the XP for picking it. Okay. Now we gotta go give it back to what's his name? Thomas. Alright, let's see. Will it let me fast travel? Because, again, I'd rather not. Come on, you. Here you are. Go so slow. What is this? Raptidon. Oh, I see. It's just got the other one cut away so you can see what it looks like. It's not like they... I thought it would only had one on one side. It's like, why would it not be symmetrical? Projectile venom. I gotta keep those in mind when I'm out in the wilds. Alright, Tomas. Why do I always get lost in here?
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I found them both.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh,
Jeez.
almost forgot your payment.
Hold on, I got one more for
Well,
you.
don't keep me in suspense.
Well, you know which one it is.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yeah,
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
it was.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you,
I knew
Ms.
that was coming.
Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
Jeez.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Yay, I leveled up. Okay, so leveling up quite well here and haven't left the first planet. Okay, so we want to okay, so we'll do range so I can get the hit effects. We'll leave that alone for now. 1, 2, 3 in dialogue. Oh, I didn't realize that hurt my hack too. So we're gonna do 1, 2 in that. Oh. Tech. Excuse me. We're gonna do 1, 2 in tech. Alright, so now I got a mixing slot and improves your weapons and armor in the workbench. Tinker, I can tinker now. And I got 2 more. Add 1 there. Wonder if I should get one and start working on. No, that's good for now. That's good for now. Scramble duration. Let's add 1 more to stealth. No, let's... What does determination gives us? Yeah, I'll add 1 more to that, so the next time I'll get the inhaler. Time dilation. Okay, you have unlocked location hit effects. Hitting enemies in different locations during TD maims or cripples these body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Okay. Is that it? Alright, so I think I don't get a perk this go around. Nope, that's next. That's next. So, let's see. Alright, so now... Oh, it's time to go to the journal. That's what I meant to do. And now it's time to go... Fistful of digits. Let's go kill some fools. And map. There's one there. There's one here. I've been to all these locations. Oh, this one I could just walk to. I'd probably just walk to all of them, I guess. Let's see. What the hell?
Take cover.
What the hell? Okay, let me not go that way. I thought I was about to die there. Did that just screw up my armor? Not as bad as it could be. What the hell? Well, I guess that was their means of defense. Alright, you know what? Well, let's see. Let's use this to our advantage. Because this weighs some pounds. Salt tuna. Base health. Okay, that's not healing. That's increases the health, not healing. Base health? No. Natural health regen. There we go. What's this? There we go. How do I eat it? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to eat it. How do I hold to use? Okay. Melee weapon attack speed, movement speed. What is this? High movement speed, melee weapon attack speed. What's this? Cool down, stimulation through. Alright, I think movement speed, melee, that's probably the best one to add to that because it happens at the same time. So I think what it does is it uses these at the same time. So I probably, if I'm getting hurt, I probably do want to increase my movement speed.
Got it. Heads down.
Alright, after all of that. No, not load. I wanted to save. I think it was already like doing an autosave, that's why it wouldn't. But I like doing my own, so I can always go back in time.
them!
Well, that wasn't Doc Mabel. Doc Mabel's finger. Oh. Two-handed melee. Nice. It's a nice weapon. This was not too difficult. Fun Times Barrel. What's this? Already went through them. What's up here? Alright, one done. That would have been nice if I could have snuck attack him, but done a sneak attack, but that just didn't work out, did it? Okay, so now, where's the next one? The next one is, yep, just down that way. Or I can go to the left. And then, now I'll just go down that way, and then I'll fast travel here. And then we'll go back that way, so. So we'll just walk on this one. Most of these things aren't all that far. I mean, they seem further on the map, but it doesn't. Ow.
We can handle this. Nice one!
I didn't think they'd be.
That's the last of them.
I didn't think that those would be like, I really didn't think that they would be aggressive. I thought they were just frickin' birds that would fly away. Live and learn. Alright, whatever. I don't know what the beak and stuff is going to be used for, but... Alright. Time to save. Just to be safe. I'll try a different weapon.
Done this quick. Nice hit.
I'm gonna Oh my god. Yeah, it ain't worth it. Where are your legs, dude? I like this weapon, but it's not good against those guys. Apparently they were attacking these things. Where the hell? I heard something. Oh, maybe it's that. Well, that's where I gotta go. Let's see if I can.
Real smooth.
Nice. That worked out really. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Oh shit. I mean, I could just start the fight. I wish I had a longer distance like a sniper rifle. I so much prefer to just pick them off from a distance than to go beat them over the head with melee. Oh, here's another one. Uh-oh.
Incoming!
I'm trying, but it won't let me sprint. Oh my god. What the hell happened to... Oh. Man, I just like took everything off of this guy. Ooh, he had a sniper rifle. And I do believe that, yeah. It's like I can't sprint anymore. Why not? Oh, duh. God. Sort by damage. Light machine gun, light machine gun. Light assault, light assault. Wait. Assault rifle, assault rifle, assault rifle. I don't need all three. That one is the mod one. These are the same. So break that down. Light assault, light assault, light assault. Okay, sawed off, sawed off. I don't know why I'm keeping 2 of each, but impact hammer, grenade launcher, grenade launcher. Bolter pistol. Okay, save that for the other dude. Save that, save that. I've got 3 of these. Revolver, 94. So I can break that one down. I'll hang on to that. Hang on to that. There's the hunting rifle. That one will save, but we can break that down. Break that down. Okay. Good enough for now. I got a bunch of these. So let's, first let's sort it by armor rating. So it kind of keeps them all together. Yeah, these are all the same. Lockpick, lockpick. Those 2 are pristine. So we'll save those for now. And we'll get rid of this. Piecemeal mining, piecemeal mining, piecemeal mining. Okay. Good enough for now. Oh, my armor. I should have repaired all equipped. What else is in here?
Dang, that's impressive.
Another impact hammer. Did he already loot this area? Nope. Get all this loot. Okay. Oh, something's up there. Alright, how do I get up there? There's got to be... Oh, well, duh! How about we just use the frickin' ladder? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Really? Alright, let's equip that hunting rifle. And we shall replace the, we'll replace the pistol right now. And then, what else do I want to do? I want to get, I want to see if, I mean, she's doing okay with that weapon. But I wonder if, for the hammer, let's just compare. No. I didn't want to look at it, I wanted to compare. Really? You're not going to let me compare? Okay. Alright, so that's one-handed melee. So let's give her... Come on. Oh, there's that. But that's two-handed melee. I don't know if she's got that skill. Still, this one does more DPS. So we'll add that. And it's pristine. Alright. Okay, so what we're going to do is fast travel now. So we've got to go all the way over there. And it's... Go to the community center. Fight what nature inflicts. New improved packaging. I love the antique artwork. It's really cool. Excuse me. Sorry. I've been having a coughing fit off the mic didn't think you needed to hear that.
Okay, gone quiet.
I hear something. I just don't know where it is. I don't know where those creatures were. Okay, where are we going? Man. There's like no cover or concealment going into this place. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. Some of these noises are just downright frightening.
Here we go! That's smart. Everyone all right?
I've got to improve the power on that sniper rifle. I like it, but it doesn't have enough juice. encumbered again. It's because I pick every frickin' thing up. Did I kill all the rest of his goons?
Here they come!
Right.
I see you now!
Wow.
Everyone all right?
Oh, heavy power armor. Your special power was cool. But why'd you use the hammer? Because I gave you something different, didn't I? Man, them fingers are frickin'. I guess it looks the same. Riot control helmet. Cobbled exosuit. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Well, let's compare that. Elite trooper armor. Yeah. Well, unless she wants it. But no, I think we're just gonna go with what we currently have with the medium. I'm not gonna use that. Oh shoot. You know what? I can fast travel, so I don't need a sprint right now. So I get the best prices from these guys. No. From these guys. Because they love me. So let's go sell my junk there. Alright. Alright, so before we talk to him, let's go through and mark our junk, shall we? So we're definitely going to mark that as junk. Add to junk is square. I will likely riot control. That's got stealth skills to it. Light armor. Light armor tech skills. $250, 14. So if that gives me the same bonuses and everything, that's upgradable level 1. What's the difference? This is level 3, and that's upgradable. I see. Well, that's 5, and this is 4. I'll add that to junk. I'm going to add that to junk. Add that to junk. That's the same as that. So I don't need to have 2 of each of these. That's a lot of weight too, so I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. I mean, I know I was saving it. It's stupid to save it. Overhauled power helmet. Yeah, I'll add that to junk too. These are probably more likely to need a couple of extras. Assault rifle. Oh, I got a bunch of those. Oh, let me sort it. Not by value. Come on. Damage rating. So that one will save. Wow. Why is that less damage per second? Damage 50. This one's damage is 47. Special effects bleed. Special effects bleed. Only difference is I can mod this one. I can't mod this one. That's actually kind of shitty. Oh, it could be because its condition it's in bad shape. Um, oh, it's got extra critical hit damage. I see. Okay. Oh, I got 2 pristines now. So, chunk that. I'll never use these shears. Junk. 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 God dang it. Wish I could. It's hard to see with all. I just hate where it overlays the little window of the information, because it makes it hard to see other things, to navigate through them. Impact hammer, 120. Level 4, level 2. So, let's see. Hang on just a second. Alright. Junk that. Saw it off, saw it off. Assault rifle, assault rifle, assault rifle. LMG, LMG. Okay. Well, I think that's good for now. I don't feel like spending too much more time there.
Something I can help you with?
Yeah, I can sell you. Let me sell
Fresh
all
off the
my
limb,
junk.
and that includes canid meat.
Sell junk. And repair all my equipment. Yeah. 30% discount. Nice. Alright, so now it's time to go back to Edgewater. Holographic shroud. That'll be cool when I get that. Come on, raising your engineering skill. Done that. There's still electricity here considering I turned it off. That's kind of seems like a flaw to me.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures. Are we Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please. We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. He was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. I'll just need your signature here, 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 and here. Got any more fingers for me?
I do. My middle one.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
I do.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Junior Deputy Constable.
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
Considering I killed the power, you're really forgiving.
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all Marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
Okay, fair enough.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not
Fair
everyone's
enough.
cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Oh, I don't want to. Because if Eugene shot himself, then that may...
Everybody likes Adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals.
Huh.
Sure, a little too much Adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on Adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame.
Wow.
Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of Adrenatime.
Wow.
What's on
What
your mind?
else did I want to ask? Nothing. Alright. I'm a constable. What the hell does that mean? Alright, let's talk. Not let's talk. Let's look at my reputation now. Wow. I'm revering, consider, even though... Wow, that's incredible. Alright, let's talk to you.
Where are we headed?
We're going to my ship.
Is Reed hiding in there?
I think that's where we're going. Yep, that's all I have left to do unless I can find another mission somewhere. Return to the unreliable. Okay. Don't suppose I could fast travel there. I can. Nice. I thought I was going to be able to do that until I got the power installed in the ship. But I guess not.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh,
Wow.
gosh. What's gonna be babbling? When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship,
You're welcome.
working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Don't leave.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Of course you can.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Well, I already took your vicar. Why not take you too? I'd be glad to have you. Pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, Thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
You are permanently part of the crew. Until such time as you die, I guess. Oh, and here's the vicar.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
I'm glad that the AI, Ada, didn't try and, like, blast you out.
Something you need?
Well, I thought you might want to say, hey, look how cool the ship is. Can we talk? Oh, for... Sealed, 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 sealed. I don't remember where to put this. Doohickey I got. Oh, let me go talk to Ada, I guess, since that's what it's telling me to do. So you're just gonna stand there? The rooms are up there, man. You're just gonna stare at me? Hi, Ada.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
What? What?
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back then. Got a ticket to ride anywhere. What do you think of the engine room? I forgot what was up here. Oh, that's right. And you're just still stuck here.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Well,
all systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay. That doesn't look good. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Your loading screen tip could be here.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Wow.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Oh, great.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
What?
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
I guess we are.
None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
So, Monarch, are we gonna go, we're gonna go fight Godzilla? Is that it?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
All right, I guess I'll have a word with Gladys.
Wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Nice.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see. But Promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
I gotcha.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
I gotta ask that.
Science, that's how.
I love science.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
I'm sure I'll have
And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. That's the nav terminal. So you're hanging out here, huh?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It is.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Jeez.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Parvati? Is it safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Alright, break time's over. Alright, so I need to get a drink. I shall be right back. I'll leave it right here. I don't suppose anything's gonna happen. Other than it spins around me for a while. Here I am. Oh, it didn't start the rotating around like it did previously. Interesting. Doesn't do it on the ship, or maybe I just wasn't gone long enough? Alright. Kind of want to upgrade this, because the damage wasn't... I didn't like the damage too much. Plasma damage. Um... Already got an extendo site, so... Oh well. Nothing I don't want to make it a plasma thing. I don't know if that really makes... I don't know if it doesn't really specify whether it does extra damage. Oh, what about tinker? I can tinker now. You can repair and modify your armor or weapons here. Well, it takes bits to tinker? Okay. 2. This one's not too bad. Now what will I end up? I don't know if there's something else I'll end up equipping. Let's go back up here. What was this? On all reliable? Okay, well. So much. Oh, wait. I won't do anything. Oh, dialogue skills. +5. Where did I get that? This, well, I mean, it only brings it up 2, but this one seems to be worth it. I wish it would give me more. Hang on, let me tinker with this. Let's go back to mods. Oh, it doesn't have any armor mods, that's right. Well. Show a gadget. Electrocharged surface. Dialogue and leadership. Ranged weapon. Silver tongue, hunter, or tech. Geographic scanner. Backpack. And nightingale step. Not yet. Not ready to commit. Alright, let's go find the vicar. Where are you, Max? Are you still standing here? Oh, nope, that's my quarters. What the hell is this? is no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched into its chassis includes the letters SAM. Okay. Photo of a stern older man with warm eyes. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. I'm not going to take any of her stuff, but I'll look at it. Banged up toolbox full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtoothed blade. Oh. Abigail, first wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Okay, this is unclaimed. There's Max's. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1. Various qualifying considerations. Part 2. Principal rules of restrictive management. Part 3. Morals and maxim of banning unethical literature. Part 4. Proof of the Grand Architect and predestination. A refutation of the files listed here within. Part 5. Consequences. The mind and the will of man when led astray. Part 6. Official list of banned titles. Part 7. Prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Wow. Oh, here's that stuff that we found. Smells suspiciously like ice-aged whiskey. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on the journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. OSI banner. The religious symbol on this flag denotes the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Tossball trading cards. In mint condition, most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. The Art and Science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry. Office of Literature. The endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Looking for other interesting things. What's this book on your bed? I can't look at that. Okay, let's talk to you. What are you reading there, huh?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Wow. Wow.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just
Get
your
some
run-of-the-mill
background
vicar
info.
with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Uh-oh. Were they not religious?
On the contrary, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Interesting. If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right? Well, that is true, but...
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Yeah, I gotta ask it.
I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What
That's
about
sad.
you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
I don't know if that's what I'm really doing.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude.
Yep, the right thing to do.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay. Nah.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
You are more than what you
meditated,
seem.
led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Oh, you're gonna follow me now? Oh. No, you're not following me. Okay. Let's go look in my cabin. What are you? I got enough of those. I can leave that there. What's this? Oh, there's the holographic shroud. That's not creepy at all. Let's look at the messages. From Bedford. Wingman. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Alex Wingman Hawthorne, Udom Wingman's Wingman Bedford. There were more messages. That was unread, wasn't it? Archived. Thank you, dearest Alex. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udam. Uh-oh. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard a guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best, Udam. P.S. Please respond. Oh boy. I'm not sure I'm reading these in the right order, but... Dear Alex. Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Your dear friend, Udam. Dear Alex. Hello, Udam here, Udam Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. Yeah, I'm reading them backwards. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. Such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance and not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know, your new friend, Udam. Okay, so they just met, and then he impounded the thing again, probably so we could see him again. And then he didn't get a response, and then he blamed the terminal for him not responding, and found that okay, I see where all that's going, I think. Alright, these are messages. Oh, and now we get to read his sent messages. So now we get some context. So, oh, there's only one, so this must be the reply. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Last Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Okay. That wasn't very funny. Oh my god. There's a lot of stuff to read here. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us had heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said that mad scientists kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Why? Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that, even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony? Like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets, or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. All these leads on where to find stuff. Search term Sam. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance, auto-mechanical, and Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a cleanup man, or a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. I bet you that's going to be a follower, too. Removal of factory standard parts, suds, steeper, was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part, acid steeper, has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I learned from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop. Back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Nice, okay. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Okay. How do I use it? Oh god, I leveled up. When did that happen? Okay, so I wanted to get this. Yeah, I definitely wanted to get this one up one. At least. Okay. So that will heal both of us. And yeah, I definitely want to have more tech. More stealth. More dialogue. One more. One in ranged. And one more in melee. Now what did I end up getting? Okay. And now perks. What do I want to do? Less damage. More to my base health. 50% XP from companion kills. Yeah, let's level up quicker. When do I move to tier 2? 5 previous. Okay, well, alright, next time. Oh. Parvati. No perks. Vicar Max. What do you have? A sawed-off shotgun. Well, that's better than the one I currently have. And then two-handed melee. Wait, what is this? 86 DPS, 82 damage. Oh, he said he'd go with the toss ball stick. That's one-handed, though. I guess we'll do that. We'll leave him with keep that so he has at least one that has knockback. Because the other thing had knockback, but I got rid of it. Now, what armor? Oh, that's why I was seeing that earlier. Give you that. And base health, threat generated, down, threat generated down, so it's going to be the same thing. Ah, yeah, we're going to keep doing this, because... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Companion quest. Yes, he's going to be a companion. Alright. So that's the main mission. Do we go get some extra weapons? The empty man. I think most of these will take me to Groundbreaker. This one doesn't really tell me. I don't remember. Oh, Roseway. Wherever that is. So let's go here, because this is... Well, that's going to be on Groundbreaker too. Except for the Phineas' science weapon. Let's try this. Let's go have a little bit of fun. Alright, here we go. Let's go talk to Ada. Oh my! Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Where were we? Scylla? Oh, okay, I see it now. Terra 2, so that's where we were. Tartarus. Oh, that'll be interesting when we go to the Labyrinth. Alright, let's go to Phineas's lab. Uh-oh. Travel advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Welcome back, Captain.
Okay,
How
thank
can
you.
I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Oh, you can do entertainment, huh?
Certainly, Captain.
What do we
What
got?
would you like to hear?
Oh boy.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge." Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Wow.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Okay. Alright.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
What do you mean sleep? What do you need sleep for? Now, I don't know if they follow me out or how this works, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, so this part's like Mass Effect. Okay. Here we go. Can't even read some of that. Install. Yeah, I can't.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
You are a mad scientist. And there's all of this out here, which tells me at some point there's going to be a fight here. And I think you might be the bad guy, but I don't know.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Yeah.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Actually, I know the corporations are bad. This guy might be bad too. I don't know. Don't know who to trust yet. Maybe no one. Was that me? See if try to see if there's a person in there. No, I don't see people. What are you? Oh, you're one ugly motherfucker. Might as well use the opportunity to... Oh, I don't know if that was stealing or not. I didn't even check. No response, huh? I worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirtside Terror 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Yeah.
Careful, that's my communications terminal. Aha! I see.
Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased.
You found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Should I try it on Bubbles? Why can't... Oi. Alright, that's where I wanted to put it. Maybe I'll shrink a knot.
The sissy pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
That's interesting. Oh, I could take all these posters. I don't know why. Maybe it's a... obscure body in the SK system. The hell is that? See, I don't trust you. I don't know what the hell. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
How can we make it better and save the rest of the people? Oh God. Dosage appears to be working. Slight diffs from process and cystipigs not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of sudden traumatic mass cell wall collapse. Encouraging. A reminder, still need to mop up pig. Excuse me. Need to get a view into the cranium. See what's going on with the neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects. Nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sound evidence of hyperactive production of dopamines and norepinephrine. Curious, no evidence of entropic effects on neurons. However, V excited. Now if only I can keep them from exploding. Raising core temp another 5 Celsius 1 hour. Oops, I forgot I had probe and brain. Jostled with elbow, subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Wow. Feel ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat. You're doing fine, Kara Money Pit. Practicing bedside manner. Important. Aids recovery. Curious about that neurochemical production side effect of prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience that word. Exaggerated fight or flight response. Check brainwave. Found sharp uptick in perception cognitive processing. That's the bullet time, I'm going to call it. Fascinating equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Could be useful in stressful situations. Time dilation. My envious to expand the span of the breath of eternity, to be able to just a moment to perceive the world in all of its infinite detail. No sign of cell wall decay. Beginning fire. Yes, I believe I do envy you, Kara Money Pit. Well, I don't know to trust you or not. You have something else going on.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
I can calculate the movement of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of men. Oh boy, here we go. Eureka! Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Rate of explosive cell death a very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire, limited quantities of compound, likely produced by Anti-Cleo. Recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. Artificial stasis. Successfully induced in cystopig specimen. Revivification complicated. Cystopig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Attempting treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning liquefied remains of cystopig from laboratory walls equipment. Alright, I'm going to read these quicker. I'm not going to read them out loud anymore. Some of them I might, but... Buy more mouthwash. Bubbles. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors? Haha. Wow. That's an interesting take on pork. Alright, personal files. Oh boy. Will he care? He can see me. Okay, we'll do the thing I normally do. Save. Save.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
And now let's see. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. No, he is. Well, he didn't seem to care.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right.
How would you know?
Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is.
How's the first
I've got
one?
caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So,
Cysty
welcome.
bits.
Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Let's start with this.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course.
All right, what
What's
else?
on your mind?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Oh, good. The necessities.
Absolutely. Let's talk. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
What?
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
Fair enough.
Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy. Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the Hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
So you say. Spare me the flattery.
That's odd. I'm at least 65% certain my tone was sufficiently sincere. Perhaps the glass is distorting my voice. Must look into that. What's on your mind?
What was the other thing I could ask you? Oh, well, there was one more thing.
Let's talk.
Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Really?
I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Yeah.
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Yeah, not funny.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Alright, anything else for me to find here? Oh, I was seeing that. I thought this thing was like named Gladys or something for a second. I still don't really trust him completely. He's working with somebody else, maybe for someone else. So there's something else going on. I can go over there, just not yet. I think this is... Oh, whoa, I was just about to say, I think it's a waste of time. But, nope. Let me put my lockpick thing on my head.
Nicely done.
Thank you. And now let's put that back. Anything else? I thought there might be something hidden over here. You guys have anything to say?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Oh my god. Um... Alright. Do you have anything?
Yeah, huh?
Wow, you're bright. Okay. Let's go back inside and head off to the next one. I have acquired poster. Okay. Do those get put up somewhere? I forgot to look for more of them. Let's walk around and see if we can find any. Let's look in here first. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think it would be in there. What's the respec? Oh, the bathroom. Well, they're not in the... Oh, here they are. Okay. Alright, cool. I don't know if they go into other unoccupied ones, or if that one will never going to be occupied. Look at my inventory real quick. Oh, that's why, because I don't have... I was like, why is my... inventory is so full? Weight is so much, but part of that is... Well, I do have junk apparently I have to sell, but not much. I probably can junk some of these things. And I think a lot of my weight is these things. I had the same problem in Skyrim. All these little things take up a lot more weight than you think, because you just collect them and you don't think about them. Alright. I said anything that's going to have a negative effect, I'm not going to bother using. Don't care what the positive effect is. Whoops. Let's see, anything else? Adrena time. Melee weapon attack speed. Yeah, see, okay, so we're gonna add that to junk. Add that to junk. Now add that to junk. In a variety of types, the most popular is fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes, and spiced mocked apples, although borscht loaf dinner is a close number 2. Okay, well, we'll just have to remember to use the things. I mean, how much do these things weigh? 0.1, and I've got 62 of them. So that's about 6 pounds. This is really, I think, where my issue lies. I just have a hard time letting go. Well, we're not going to worry about it right now. What we're going to do is head on down. And head off to the next stop. Oh, you can see
We've
it go.
arrived at the groundbreaker.
Alright, so how do I get in?
Can we talk?
Yeah?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Okay.
Did you want to talk about something else?
Did I? Oh. Okay, so...
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
Let's see, let me try something here. Oh man, doesn't organize them. I know I'm not going to use that, but I don't want to get rid of it just yet. So we'll store this. We'll store that. We'll store that. And that. We'll store that. And that. It's like one of everything. How about? I haven't even tried the grenade launcher yet. I don't even know why I'm saving that. I mean, it's cool, but... Let's see, get a light assault rifle. Alright, good enough. take them both and continue. Just a little science. We got that little science today. Oh boy. Hi. Hi.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Wow. That doesn't make me feel...
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Huh.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance. See you around, boss.
Okay, he's a potential. You are a potential follower, I bet.
Just arrived? Head over to Customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Let's sell all my junk.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Okay, well, let's see what Customs has to say.
Identification, please.
We don't need to see his identification.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
It's Udom. How do I get this
You'll want to take it
resolved?
up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Huh.
Just the opposite. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations here.
Surely this must be some sort of mix-up.
They must have a real big bee in their bonnets, then. Everyone knows you don't trifle with Groundbreaker if you want to get your goods on time.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Let's go talk with him.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
What else?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Ah.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
Nice.
Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
It is.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Are you pulling my leg? Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Glad to help.
Good enough.
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
All right.
All right.
All right. What the hell?
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Nah. Wow, okay, that was easier than I thought. Now I don't need a drink. See you around.
You.
It's a cool dude. You're Mr. Impatient and you're Miss Excited. Oh shit, so now where do I go? I gotta go figure out what the hell I gotta go do. My thing is... Well, it doesn't even give me... Oh, I gotta talk to Udom Bedford. That's the main mission. I see. Let's go to engineering. Do you have a name?
Move along.
A quest objective requires you to be restricted. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Ah.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot.
Wow.
Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum. Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes. McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss?
Oh my god, so how do I...
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
No. How the hell did you get there? Did they just let you in? Alright, I'm gonna save this. Will it let me in? That's not the door.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Asshole.
What if those were missions? So you got in there and it didn't...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Whoa, was that an assault rifle? Oh boy. I like this. Sorry, I saved because I didn't want to lose that.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Oh, I believe this is a
The
deserter
board's
colony
embargo
over
ensures that
there.
nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens.
Sure.
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
Wow. I wonder if somebody left their ID around here somewhere. I don't know what this is. That's for a quest. I don't think that's what I need, though.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Where? Incredibly turbulent is late with the circus time clouds trading out every single member of the team. As to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the Clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in their organizational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the Clowns stated that their goals remain the same as ever: toss, ball, win, repeat. Wow. Chairman Rockwell took time out of his busy schedule today to talk to us about Minister Clark and his impact on the colony. Working with Minister Clark has been truly wonderful these past 8 years. He said his predecessor did a fine job, but Clark's brilliance cannot be overstated. The early retirement program is just the latest in a long list of initiatives he has spearheaded that will ensure Halcyon continues to be the envy of all the outer colonies. We couldn't agree more, Mr. Chairman. You have found an ID cartridge to use with the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Okay, well that was a little convenient, but I think I understand. For the first one, it makes sense. The hell is that? Oh my goodness. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I'm not seeing the dang objective either. I think this is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so... Save... Yet again. Make sure that we don't screw this up. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud is activated, giving you temporary access to the restricted area. I guess it's automatic, huh? Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated.
Keep your sights out, friend.
Where is the thing? Where is it? Apparently it doesn't care about them. Let's try this again. Why don't I look at the map? Zoom in. How do I zoom in? Like that. I can't get it close enough. Really? The terminal's right there. I guess it's got to be in this thing.
Nicely done. There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
You fled before we can get down to. Impact generous 1-2 negotiate. Brawl at the last hall. Freelancer versus board. Freelancers 1 arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Hood and Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. A guy from the Back Boys roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving mad. Warned me. That the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high whatever McRed grows down there. Huh.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I'm going.
I'm en route, Captain. Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was worth a try.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Ooh, we made it. Wow, that was cool, but I wish that thing lasted longer. Holy crap. Alright, I wasn't really paying attention. I was stressed by all of that going on. So, what's going on in... A monarch. Okay. Alright, well we'll do that later. Let's go do this. I think this will probably be the last one we do for the evening.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Stevedore.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
Ah, the Lost Hope. Well, how come Finding the Lost Hope didn't register? I'm just gonna... I don't know if anyone was watching. Again, every time I do something risky, save it. Alright, I hacked completely. Where's Private Taylor? And where's the toilet clog? I'm sure those are both just as important. If Chief Gunning taught me anything, it's that our crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. And, like, they're missing people. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity, so let's get that toilet fixed. And maybe find Private Taylor, okay? You know, it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meet-up on Groundbreaker. I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Okay. From Iceman. Hi, all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5. Then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels at that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back. From Jen-san in 3 years. Iceman out.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Well, I guess that's where Bedford's at.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
RT greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen.
A home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Not right now. I found the promenade. Let's go talk to her.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Applying for
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Huh. Well, we'll try this.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Awesome.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day.
Yeah.
According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Oh no.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable. Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay. I think that is going to be a mission for another day. So, anything here worth taking? I'm not seeing anything. I'm actually hoping to find some more of those posters. That was kind of neat. Decorate the, excuse me, you can decorate my ship up. Alright. I think that's it for the evening. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to remind you all that you are responsible for your own safety. So be the first responder that you would like to show up at your emergency. No one is coming. It's up to you. So carry your gun, carry medical, get training, and know how to use both. Take care of yourself, take care of someone else, and I'll see you guys all next time on the data stream. Have a good evening. We'll see you all later.